Just checking in with you guys with a bit of a light video today. I've actually got one last word on this whole sad attempt to ban me from the Magic community, in which I will be responding to the professor's terrible video in which he literally invokes the Holocaust to try and make me look bad. But that will be hopefully be the end of it. I don't anticipate a ban at this point, but I thought it would be fun to show how Wizards of the Coast got totally BTFO'd today on their virtue signal. And I, for one, really hope this trend continues. Like, I really hope every time they post some BS that the very first question is about card quality for like the end of days until they finally fix the issue. By the way, a lot of people want to know about why I took the Boogie video down. I'll talk about that in a second here. So let's look at I knew this was going to happen the minute the video came out, okay? Last weekend at the Magic World Cup, we celebrated our players and teams from around the world with a shared message to all fans. All players are welcome. Thanks to all of the players from around the world for help making this video. Well, let's in
the Magic community, all players are welcome, whether it's in the United States.
By the way, Reed Duke is one of the biggest douchebags in Magic, at least from what I've heard about the man. So already.
I Sverige.
W Česku.
대한민국.
Chongqing. Colombia.
In Deutschland.
En France.
In England.
All players are welcome.
미나상 요코소. 모든 플레이어들 환영합니다.
Interesting. Haven't seen a single woman yet. But Wizards, I thought 30% of Magic players were women.
Spelare sind willkommen.
Todos los jugadores son bienvenidos.
Všichni jsou vítáni.
Alla spelare är välkomna.
Tous les joueurs sont les bienvenus.
欢迎所有牌手。Tutti i giocatori sono benvenuti.
So come game with us. You're welcome here.
Oh, there's one. Oh, she's not a player. She's in coverage. The coverage team is more diverse than the player group, of course. But good grief, the virtue signal is real. And part of the controversy that has been happening, one of the great things to come about this is a lot of Magic players have been coming to the channel and checking out specifically videos on this channel, the quartering, and kind of getting shown that these type of things are hilarious, and it's already manifesting itself in hilarious ways. By the way, for a company with like, you know, 6-figure followers, this is pretty sad, but let's, you know, I won't go into that. First comment. Why is the first comment of this video about card quality? Which is totally true, and they have to do something about it. But this is about community and acceptance. We should address the cardstock issue with the same strength as community problems. IMO. Jean-Francois, your tweet is confusing. Card quality is a very important issue, I agree, and their silence about it is baffling. But the community issue is far more important. Oh, Galley. Top comment. Why are you more concerned with sniffing your own farts than fixing the print quality control issues? People don't want to buy your goods that are already damaged inside the packaging. Oh my God. Lamangelo. Here's a pro. You disgust me. Talking to another pro who he was complaining took a $400 card in a draft instead of a 10-cent card that might have helped him win. Here's another accepting pro talking about another pro. I just lost all respect. This is the Wizards, too. Oh, here's Reed Duke, the star of the show. I've devoted my life to Magic. It's very disappointing to see that one of my peers would sell out for so little. So inclusive. Lamangelo, just getting them. Oh, here's Gemstar. Sent a message. Dear Hazard, would you like to comment on your company's Wizards of the Coast employee bullying, encouraging death threats, and doxing of a small-time YouTuber on Sleeved Media? Blocked. They blocked him. I was also wondering what your thoughts on Watt's YouTube inclusion video and how they are welcome in a clearly false advertisement when they have a player ban list. Here's another one. You disgust me. Oh, let's go over to YouTube. Whoops. Comments disabled. Dislike. By the way, here's the funny thing. Twitter and Facebook are like their two safest spaces. Oh, you said the word. They're two safest spaces to virtue signal. And they got roasted on Twitter. There's like nobody commenting like, yeah. And then you go to Facebook. There's a whopping 17 comments. I can only assume that a vast majority of them have been deleted or nobody watched it. 6,000 views, only 5 shares, and only 17 comments. Maybe, you know, Wizards of the Coast, I'm happy. I'm totally happy for you to virtue signal. You can virtue signal again at such a time in which people can stop paying more than $4 a pack for cards that are coming out of the pack bent. Like, could you just shut your damn mouth? Like, I get it. You have different departments, and you have a virtue department, and then you have your card stock quality people. And both people are doing the best job they can. But people don't want to see you wasting time on this. It's very obvious. You have, you know, a couple 100,000 subscribers and only 5,000 people watched this video. I mean, I'm sorry, 310,000 subscribers, 5,000 views, and of those 5,000 views, you already had to disable ratings and comments. Something you didn't do on Twitter. Oops. Oh, I love it. And sorry, you know, sorry for this video being a little more lax, but I wanted to reach out because a lot of people are asking why I deleted the Boogie video, and him and I have spoken, and, you know, sometimes your friends will do stuff you disagree with. That doesn't mean you stop becoming friends. It doesn't necessarily mean you outright forgive them immediately, but you do things for the sake of the community and for each other. I know he's kind of going through a rough time right now, and my video was causing a little extra stress to him. And so, you know, it was pretty easy for me to take it down because I don't YouTube for a living. And at the end of the day, Arch may say that I'm a good person but a terrible human or something like that. It's just that not that important to me. And he made the first step in taking his video down. So I thought, you know, there's really nothing to be gained from this. I think I made my point to him. Honestly, I made my point to tens of thousands of other people. So I took it down, and he took his down as well. And, you know, ultimately, even though our discourse had to happen in the public eye, I view this as a win. I mean, I don't have a problem with Boogie. I had a problem with the video he made. He took the video down, so why should mine remain? I know a lot of you might say I cucked to him, and I guess I cucked for not being the guy that pushed Boogie over the edge. You know, I thought long and hard about taking it down, whether or not he took his down, and it just wasn't that important. The professor's video, however, is one that needs to be responded to. It's one that, with all the stuff going on in my life, I didn't get a chance to. And I thought Count Dankula did a really good job, you know, disproving any evidence. But I want to talk specifically about how he manipulates his audience, how he, as a Jew, invokes the Holocaust to help make his point that he is morally superior to me. And that one's going to be a little rough, I think. That one I'm not going to pull any punches. I feel like I was very kind to Boogie, and I thought I couldn't even believe that the video was causing him that much stress because I was so kind in it, I thought. But in Brian's video, the professor's video, I'm not going to be kind because he was not kind. and I'm not going to pull any punches, and I'm not going to take that video down because people need to see how just how manipulative this man was. And I hope to finish that video tomorrow, and I'll have it up Wednesday night. So hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of a shit post, and we'll see you tomorrow with a spicy hot take.